Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from Santa Clara. This will be returned from the 6.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They motion the slot man left. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First down, Kansas City.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. This caught right side by Worthy. He is in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. He'll take a shot for Watson. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Mahomes going to look to... he fumbled the football. And the defense has it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Lions.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go.
Motion man is Hyatt. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. Go.
Back to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive.
7-7.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action here. Mahomes going up top. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. A big play after being backed up. 47 yards. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 38 yards. So Kittle comes in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Motion man is Bell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he'll He'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara. In a moment, we'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on third and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Yeah. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Back to the air one more time. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
You can see the look on that quarterback's face. He took a big, deep breath. He knows he might have gotten away with one. He's trying to give his receiver a chance in the end zone to go get it. And the defender got there first, and fortunately for him, he didn't come away with the interception.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Mahomes out of his own end zone here on third down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 99 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup, 7, sets up third and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He has Hyatt complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Second and 7. Motion man is Hyatt. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season.
Next to score, Chiefs 28, 49ers 10. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defense.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
35, 49ers 10. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
60 Eagles. Shut up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Now they'll set up to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here. And it led to a big gain.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
49ers 10.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
His kick
The extra point by Brown is good. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 31 yards. 1st down throw. Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now, faking the give. All alone is the tight end, Kittle. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point by Brown is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit.
24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Patrick to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hot. And he's got another one. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
He is good. Makes the score Chiefs 49, 49ers 24. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Look wide, get this one complete. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down, he's coming up. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Mahomes on 1st down. He's going to tuck it and go. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Niners will take over here at their own 12. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Yellow.
Motion man is Rice. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that